I don't have much time, but for the last couple of hours, I've been thinking about this goddamn story. Actually, yeah, it was with my most recent ex. And one day we went to Kohl's in Monrovia so that we can return something from Amazon. You know, you can return items from Amazon at Kohl's, right? So he's like, oh, I forgot what he was like even trying to look for. This was the spring of 2023, maybe 2022. No, it was 2023, and or the summer of 2023. So after we're done running errands, we went to Kohl's to return something for him. And we're walking around Kohl's and we pass by the athletic department, right? And it was kind of like semi up front. I think it was up front. I might be getting confused with the Kohl's by, here by my house. I could be wrong. But we passed by the athletic department. It had to be up front. And there was a mannequin that was she was the mannequin was plus sized, right? And he was like, like frustrated, like what the fuck? Like he was so upset by it. It like offended him. And he was like, "Oh my god, do you see this shit?" And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck he's pointing at, like, or what is he, all kerfuffled for? Fuck's your problem, dude? We're in Coles. Should be happy in Coles. Um, he's like, "You see that shit? They have fat mannequins. They have fucking fat mannequins. Mind you, I'm not a skinny woman. I, I'm not a skinny woman. I'm not fat. I'm not like humongous fat. But I'm 5'8", and I'm big for my size, apparently, according to the BMI scale. Um, I'm big for my size. Um, so for him to say, I was like, and not even the worst part, this motherfucker's fat himself. He's fat himself, and he was the typical beer gut, and he didn't drink beer, but he had a fucking beer belly. So for him to be saying this, I was so confused. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck difference does it make? Like, what? It's always people who look like him, who's got something to say about somebody's body shape. Like, they have the most imperfect body shape, but always got something to say about some fucking body, right? So he's like, and it's a fucking mannequin. Why are you getting so upset about a goddamn mannequin? So I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? And he was like, oh, the fuck, they got fat mannequins. I don't understand why they're promoting such an unhealthy lifestyle. She's in workout clothes, dude. The inanimate fit, the human who's not a real human, okay? It's a fucking mannequin made of plastic. Um, how it's why? What difference does it make? He's like, I can't believe they could be promoting such unhealthy lifestyles. She's in workout clothes. I'm like, who cares? Like, as we're leaving, I'm like, dude, who cares? Like, she's in fucking workout clothes. What are you talking about? She's obvious. If that was a woman posing for fucking Coles, she's in workout clothes, so she's technically promoting a healthier lifestyle. So who gives a fuck? And he's like, and I said, who cares? Like, what the fuck? Like, who cares? He's like, all I'm saying, I said, would you rather see a skinny mannequin that looks, not like neither of us? Not like me, not like you? Wouldn't you want to see somebody who looks like you being advertised as, trying to lose weight? And, even if it was a human, like, do fat people not deserve, representation? Like, do fat people not deserve representation? Like, hello? And he's like, I'm just saying, like, it's just, like there was no rhyme or reason for him feeling the way he did. Like what the fuck? Who cares? Um. Anyway, so we get outside, and I said, "Who cares? Like, what the fuck problem?" Like, I think it was making me more mad that like he was so upset by it. Like it was, and in turn, it was pissing me the fuck off. It was pissing me off. Like, shut the fuck. Like, I wanted to hit this man in the fucking face for his stupidity. Like, who cares? There are such more important things going on in the world than your stupid fuck. Was this 2022? I think it was summer of 2022. Cause yes, I don't know. Um, I don't know why I went backwards like that. I'm sorry. Squirrel moment. Anyways, he was so upset. I think I was getting more upset that he had an issue with it than if, like I could have been like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, but it was pissing me off. I think by that then, you get to a point in a relationship where you're just like irritated. Everything he fucking did to you, did or they do, like irritates your fucking life. And this was, and not everything, just stupid things. And so we get outside, and he was like, "I don't like chill out." He starts gaslighting. He starts fucking gaslighting. Dude, relax. Like, I don't have an issue with fat bitches. I fuck fat bitches. I was pissed. I was pissed. I was fucking pissed. And he's laughing. And I don't think I still don't think that shit was funny because, in all honesty, I have very thick skin. Very, very thick skin. I have very thick skin. And for him to say some off the wall shit like that, knowing that I'm not only a woman, but I'm not a small woman, but I'm also like offended that he would even say something like that. His fat, ugly. Let me stop. Mm-mm. Let me stop. What you put out in this world, you get back in return. So, um, for him to say that, I was pissed. Like, I didn't talk to him for the rest of the day. My black ass should have went home. I don't know why I didn't go home at that time. Looking in Monrovia, the fuck, shitty ass place. I was fucking pissed. I was pissed. I should have went home. I was dumb enough to stay, and I was dumb enough to think that, like, you know, you know, wanted to be, I mean, I know he wanted to be with me. I'm not doubting that. I just don't think I was the right one for him, and vice versa. He wasn't the right one for me. But yeah, I don't know why I thought about that story. Um, it irritated. He fucking. Oh, I feel like that was like the beginning moments of him irritating the fuck out of me. And it's crazy how like men will um be this amazing person the first few months of a relationship and then end up, being a piece of shit and their true colors start to show. Because this motherfucker's true colors genuinely start to show. I fuck fat bitches. I don't have a problem with fat bitches. I fuck fat bitches. I don't know. But then again, you know, he's a man, so what do you expect? And that's not a bad thing. They just can't really read the room. Most of them can't read the room, genuinely. But yeah, that was my fucking story with my ex-boyfriend who I have other stories, and I feel like, how is it that it be like the like fattest people who are? I don't understand why fat people are fat phobic. And I'm not saying you have to like fat people. Like that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you have to like fat people. It's your choice, your funeral. However, like I think if you're gonna hate fat people being fat yourself, A, the call's coming from inside the house, and B, you should probably not, you know, you should probably not, tell too many people that you don't like fat people. Just a thought. I don't know. Or say it out loud. You could say it in your head like all day. Talk shit about fat people being fat in your head. Even, you know what? No one has a right to talk shit about fat people loudly. Who the fuck are you? I know some larger people who are healthier than anyone I've ever met. It happens. And I know some fucking skinny people who are super unhealthy, who eat fucking hot Cheetos all goddamn day, who are, who have high blood pressure. I know skinny people who have diabetes. Like, it's not, your weight has nothing to do with anything. And plus, what business is it of yours? God damn. If somebody want to be fat, let them be fucking fat. Who cares? At the end of all of this, and I'll say this and then I'll go because this is going to be the look. It probably shouldn't be the look. Oh, I gotta blend more, bitch. Um, I'll say this before I go. Memento mori. Memento mori. At the end of all of this, we fucking die. We die at the end of all of this. So why do you care about no one should care about the imaginary person you think is judging you. It's all in your fucking head. Somebody's going to judge you whether you're doing good or whether you're doing bad, including a fat fucking bearded white man in Kohl's talking shit about fat mannequins.